When Oumuamua arrived in 2017, they simply called it a strange rock. When Borisov arrived in 2019, they said it was an ordinary comet. But now, in the final days of 2025, this object captured by the Atlas telescopes does not fit any known category. It's accelerating, but it has no engine. It's glowing, yet its ice is not melting. A third visitor from outside the solar system has arrived, 3I Atlas. And if the latest leaked James Webb data from NASA is correct, we're not alone this time. Sit back, because you may be looking at the greatest discovery or the greatest fear in human history. Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. Today our topic is not just astronomy. Today our topic is an existential question mark. As you know, we're going to talk about that object discovered last month by the Atlas survey system, temporarily labeled C/2024-S1 but officially named 3I Atlas, the third confirmed interstellar object after its orbit was calculated. The scientific world has been in turmoil for the last 48 hours. Reports from Harvard, ESA, and NASA contradict one another. So why is 3I Atlas more important than Oumuamua? Why has every major observatory turned its attention to this point in space? Today, with the most up-to-date data we have, we will discuss science, not speculation. If you're ready, let's begin this journey beyond the boundaries of the solar system. First, let's refresh our memories. How do we know an object is interstellar? The answer is speed and eccentricity. Everything in the solar system, Earth, Mars, asteroids, comets, moves around the Sun in closed elliptical orbits. But 3I Atlas is different. Astronomers measured its hyperbolic speed at 87 kilometers per second. This means it is moving too fast for the Sun's gravity to hold onto it. It came from the depths of the galaxy, from the direction of the Lyra constellation, and will leave our system, never to return. But that's not the real news. The real story is the non-gravitational acceleration. Remember, 1I/Oumuamua unexpectedly accelerated as it passed the Sun. Scientists tried to explain this by calling it comet-like outgassing. Melting ice releasing gas that acts like a rocket thrust. But with 3I Atlas, things are much stranger. Observations last week revealed that the object accelerated again as it approached the Sun. Yet no trace of a tail or coma was detected. No dust, no gas, no evaporating water. If it's not ejecting gas like a comet, then why is this object accelerating in defiance of standard physics? This is the question that has divided the scientific community. One group argues it may contain exotic dark hydrogen ice. Another group whispers that it may be experiencing a solar sail-like effect, meaning an artificial, thin, reflective structure propelled by pressure from sunlight. Now let's get to the hottest development. As we prepare this video, the first leaked James Webb Space Telescope NIRSpec data on 3I Atlas is being discussed. Normally, in a comet you expect to see water ice, carbon dioxide, maybe some ammonia. The reflection spectrum Webb obtained from 3I Atlas, however, is shockingly metallic. The data suggests the surface is extremely reflective and has a spectral signature poor in organics but reminiscent of processed metals. What does this mean? There are two possibilities. The first is that this object is a fragment torn from the core of a shattered iron-nickel planet. A giant metallic shard drifting through space for billions of years, polished by cosmic rays. The second possibility is that the surface is not natural. Its high reflectivity could be a coating designed to prevent overheating. Another striking detail from Webb is the object's tumbling motion. 3I Atlas completes a rotation every 7 hours, but the rotation is chaotic, suggesting a non-homogeneous structure, perhaps even a hollow interior or an asymmetrical mass distribution. We cannot see 3I Atlas with the naked eye. It is so distant and small that, even through the most powerful telescopes, it appears as a single pixel. However, its light curve tells us its shape. As the object rotates, its brightness changes by a factor of 10. In astronomy, this means only one thing. The object is not spherical. It is extremely elongated and flat. Estimates suggest 3I Atlas is about 400 meters long but only 40 meters wide, a 10-to-1 ratio. Imagine taking the Empire State Building, launching it into space, and watching it tumble past the sun. Naturally formed rocks are usually potato-shaped. Such a long, thin geometry challenges natural formation mechanisms. Scientists are now asking, how could a rock remain so thin after billions of years of erosion? If it's natural, its material must be harder than steel to survive the centrifugal forces produced by its chaotic tumbling. When we examine this visitor's passport, meaning its orbit, things become even more unsettling. Tracing its path backward, the object appears to come from nearly the same direction as the sun's motion. It's as if, while we orbit the galaxy, our solar system ran into it like a fly hitting a windshield. However, some dynamical models show that its velocity does not match nearby stellar streams. It moves unusually slowly relative to the local galactic rest frame. Do you know what that means? This object may not have been ejected from a star system at all. It may have been parked in that region of space for billions of years, and we simply drifted into it. Or the more frightening scenario, it found us. Could those subtle course corrections, those non-gravitational accelerations, be indications of active maneuvering? It has now passed Mars' orbit and will make its closest approach to Earth next month. Don't worry, the risk of collision is zero. Its closest distance will be around 80 lunar distances. But on cosmic scales, that's practically next door. Is it scanning us? Listening to us? Or is it just silent cosmic debris passing through? So, are we just going to watch it pass by again? Humanity missed Oumuamua. We missed Borisov. Are we going to miss 3I Atlas too? Maybe not. The European Space Agency was already preparing the Comet Interceptor mission, but 3I Atlas is moving so fast that our current chemical rockets cannot catch up. However, a high-speed flyby mission is possible. There is even a bold plan being discussed: sacrificing a ready-to-launch satellite and placing it on an intercept trajectory. Not to collide, but to photograph it during a split-second pass. If successful, we will see the surface of an interstellar object up close for the first time in history. Does it have craters? A smooth metallic hull? Windows? Or just frozen nitrogen? If approved, we may be holding our breath in early 2026, waiting for those images. In conclusion, whether 3I Atlas is a spacecraft or not, it has already taught us something profound. The universe is not as empty as we believed, and we are not as isolated as we assumed. As Arthur C. Clarke said, there are two possibilities. Either we are alone in the universe or we are not. Both are equally terrifying. 3I Atlas is the third visitor knocking on our door, and statistically, this frequency will increase. Perhaps we are sitting beside a galactic highway, and traffic is only beginning to pick up. Now it's your turn. What do you think is causing the acceleration? A strange rock containing frozen exotic gases? The drifting wreckage of a long-dead civilization? Or an active probe observing us? I look forward to your theories in the comments. I will read them all. What do you think about the metallic surface hypothesis in particular? If you enjoyed this video and want to continue exploring the depths of space with us, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Because when new data on 3I Atlas arrives, you'll be the first to know. See you among the stars. Stay scientific, stay curious.